Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I wanted to talk about the possibility of Etsy dropping our shop names as Etsy sellers from the search results. And I talked about this about a week ago, and today while I was doing some updates on my Etsy store, I have been affected by it as well now. So, before we begin talking about the subject, if this is your first time visiting my YouTube channel, consider subscribing. I do upload weekly videos to help you build an impactful online business, so don't forget to subscribe today. So, let's go ahead and talk about a little bit more about how I feel about these possible changes that Etsy might make. Um, I personally love Etsy, and it has been a blessing to my life in so many different ways. But the fact that Etsy store names might be removed from the search results, to me, it really defeats the purpose of building a brand on Etsy. I personally think choosing a shop name is the first step in building a strong brand that shoppers can immediately recognize, especially repeat shoppers when they see in the search results your shop name. And I know it's not the first time Etsy has experimented with removing shop names. They did it back in December, and then they did it back in February of this year. But for some reason, I feel like lately it has been so many different changes out of nowhere. So it's almost a little bit scary that they might do this particular change. And I kind of wanted to show everyone an example of how it looks when the names have been removed in case you have not been affected by the testing that they're doing. But just keep this in mind. Not everyone has been affected because they're testing it out. However, just because they're testing it out doesn't mean that your store has not been affected with sales, in other words. Because the fact that I can't see names right now, if I wanted to buy on Etsy, those people that I can't see the names are being affected by it. So just keep that in mind. And this is what people are seeing, or this is what people are seeing in the search results if you have been affected by the testing. So now the only thing that you could see is the actual product picture, the pricing of that product, and then if they're a bestseller, you'll see that on the bottom. But the store names are actually removed completely. So eventually, if Etsy does decide to drop shop names, this is how the search results will look. You would type in a word, you would say, I don't know, home decor, and then all these pictures will come up like this with no shop name. So we don't know yet if this is going to be something that Etsy is going to go ahead and proceed with, or if they're just testing it out to see how it does or how it performs. To me, it seems like they want to remove um, the whole, different shop names. They want to keep it just Etsy related for branding only and not branding it out to different shops. However, in your store, you will still have your shop name. If somebody um, goes directly to your URL, and I think ultimately we will need to start bringing more traffic from other different platforms because this is really going to affect your sales on Etsy. So therefore, you will have to probably work a little bit harder in other platforms. I personally don't like it. I hope that they don't make the changes. I personally think that we should all have our store names. I know that they're a business, and as they grow, they're going to make changes that benefit Etsy more than anyone else. But I do think that if they made this change, a lot of Etsy sellers will be upset and maybe even leave the platform, and therefore they will lose out more money. So I don't think it's a good change for them as a business structure, and it's not a good change for us as Etsy sellers. So let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think it's a bad idea? I personally think it's a bad idea, but I would like to get everyone's feedback on it. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to leave a comment and like this video.